Without the serum, Captain America might not have become a hero, but without his armor, Tony could still be Iron Man. This has nothing to do with combat power. It's about character and the way he does things.
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that off, what are you?
At the time, Tony only took that question as a provocation and fired back.
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. Everything special about you came out of a bottle.
But if you really follow Tony's entire growth arc, you'll see that he spent his whole life answering that question. First of all, the starting point of Tony becoming a hero wasn't when he welded together the Mark I armor in a cave. It was when he discovered that the weapons he had made had killed innocent civilians. From that moment on, he was no longer just an arms dealer who only cared about orders. Later, against everyone's opposition, he shut down the weapons division.
This world than just making things to blow up. And that is why, effective immediately, I am shutting down the weapons manufacturer division of Stark International.
He offended the entire military-industrial complex just to reduce deaths. So even without his armor at that point, he had already taken the first step toward becoming a hero. And what truly made him a hero was his decision in the Battle of New York to carry a nuclear bomb through the wormhole. At that moment, the bomb could have detonated at any second, and he could have died in space at any moment. Yet he still chose that path. Not because he knew he would survive, but because he knew that if he didn't go, the entire city would be destroyed. Iron Man 3 is Tony's most embarrassing film. It shows us an Iron Man without his armor, and he is still a hero. The armor failed. The base was blown up, yet Tony still used a wrench and a little boy's toys to carve out a way to survive. It wasn't because his equipment was strong enough. It was because he refused to give up. Those hands were his strongest weapons.
You can take away my house, all my tricks and toys. One thing you can't take away, I am Iron Man.
This wasn't just arrogance spoken casually. It was Tony's ultimate definition of Iron Man. Those powerful suits and equipment were always just external things. What truly mattered was his own indomitable heart. He made the armor and became Iron Man. It was never the armor that made him Iron Man. This can also be seen in Tony's attitude toward his suits. After defeating the villain Killian, Tony personally discarded all his armors, turning them into a grand fireworks display just for Pepper. Before that, because of the trauma and anxiety from the Battle of New York, he had hoarded suits obsessively, treating the metal shells as a sense of security and shelter. But the experience of his armor failing taught him that what he could truly rely on was never the metal shell. It was his own mind and determination. Endgame proved that even when he had everything, he was still willing to give up everything to be a hero. At first, Tony could have refused Ant-Man's plan. He had a wife and a daughter, every reason to say, "I'm done." But he still went. Not because he was Iron Man, but because he knew that if he didn't go, he would be trapped in regret forever. And on the battlefield of the final battle, when Tony took the initiative to say, only then did he truly answer the question Captain America had asked him years ago. Underneath the armor, he was still a man willing to carry the weight of the entire world on his shoulders. Tony proved with his actions that when a mortal is willing to use his life to protect the world, he becomes stronger than any god.